Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for coming. And I am a Nuage owner, a proud Nuage owner since August of last year. And when I bought the Nuage, I picked it up specifically to take over as my main ADR taker function for film, television, and picture when overdubbing and matching to lips. A large majority of my work that I do, we work with actors that are in our area, and we're constantly looping these dialogue pieces over feature films, small commercials, or various TV shows for Disney, HBO, Cinemax, that kind of stuff. So when I was looking for the console, I needed something that was going to take over my old O2R96, the DM2000 class of consoles, where it's essentially a controller where you have your stop, play, rewind, transport functions, and a few hotkeys. I needed something that had a very deep integration and was able to get me to a problem-solving level of taking care of things like ADR in a quick and useful fashion. The next thing to discuss is the function of this beautiful ADR taker window. If any of you are familiar with a karaoke machine, karaoke overlays your dialogue on a screen. You sing along, okay? It's very simple. In traditional ADR, using other manufacturers' software, you almost always have to have an external synchronizer and another computer to chase the sync in order to spin the picture. Also in the picture, you have to overlay your dialogue for ADR, so the synchronizer and the picture lock has to have some kind of a dialogue overlay to put in your bars and wipes, and then in addition, you may want to put in beep tones, the beep, beep, beep delivery system, and at the end of the day, you have a huge compression headache from listening to the beeps in your headset, and the talent becomes very fatigued with the beep tones in their headset as well. What is amazing about Nuendo, and one of the reasons I greatly appreciate it, is I no longer have to use external devices for synchronization. I don't have to use an external device for bars and wipes. None of that. It's completely integrated in Nuendo. So for example, if I turn on my transport and free one right now, you're going to notice there's the bars and wipes. The recording will begin there, right when the wipes touch on the screen. I'm using one computer. We're not using any external hardware. It's all integrated in the same desk, and the desk is populating the screens for the Nuage, and the desk is also populating the video monitor. So again, no external hardware or synchronizer, no external video player. It's all integrated into one function, and that's extremely important. My installation of the Nuage console consists of one fader pack, one master unit, and then this small extension so that I can fit in my JL Cooper surround panner. One of the things that I was worried about when I bought the console is I said, I'm not gonna be able to get around properly. I was used to the banking button on the DM2000 O1V96Is and all that kind of stuff. Well, the beauty is I can uncouple these and maybe give an example of that. I can drag my finger across the top here, and I can literally move these around wherever I want, and all I'm doing is I'm dragging my finger. I'm not pushing banking buttons. I want this fader right here. I drag my finger to there, and I release, and it's moving the faders wherever I want from position to position, and I don't have to mess around with banking or anything like that. Oh, that's where I want my session to exist. Or I want to put my session back over here where I had it, and then I want to simply bind those two faders back to this section. Those faders come right back here to the right-hand side of my section. It's very fast and easy to get around. I never feel like I'm getting lost because I can put the faders wherever I want them, whenever I want them, and I'm not having to rearrange things constantly. The next beautiful thing that I really like about the desk is they have a nice spot for the keyboard here. Notice how clean the installation looks. You're not sitting there messing with the keyboard and fussing with hotkeys. All of your keys are on the surface, and you're not bound to typing and hotkeying and keyboarding around because everything is right there.